It's never going to get printed out if there's a script. They're not going to print it. Like, it's not like they give it out to everyone to read.
There was
like,
an office memo.
Just
go do it, goddammit!
Just making up accents at this point.
Do it!
You heard him. Please.
You know what's better than, you know what's honestly the best thing? Pissing drunk outside.
Nothing better. Just staring up into the stars. You're like, like I'm having a great night. Like, this is a fun time.
Sometimes I prefer to pee outside than I do a bathroom.
Oh.
You think aliens are real? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Pro Am Podcast. Just a couple amateur athletes taking a couple shits. I'm Sam Cohen.
I'm RJ Tamilo.
And man, did we take some fiery poops before this one, didn't we?
Oh my god, what a start. What a start. This is just a test. We'll see if anybody listens. Comment down below if you actually heard what we just said.
We shit our pants. We did it.
We did. Can't deny it.
Have you ever shit your pants like at an older age?
Yes.
Where? When?
Let's
Do tell.
see. I'm trying to think of a specific time. I only did it once, maybe twice.
I feel like that's, if you're older, that's something you remember.
Well, it wasn't like older as in like within the last 7 years. But I feel like one time.
I feel like, what's the age of where when you shit yourself, you're like, all right.
You're like, God.
You shouldn't be shitting yourself.
I'm an adult now. I can't be doing
Not
this.
even that. It's just like you're just too old to be shitting yourself in general.
I feel like that age is like
early teen, not early.
I'd say like
teens.
13.
13?
Maybe
younger.
younger.
If I shit my pants at 12, you'd be like, it's all right. It's only 12.
No, it's still like, yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. I mean, like, are you shitting your pants as in a term of like, I'm not fucking potty trained enough to go to the toilet myself like a man, or just like it happens, like an accident? Because like sometimes
an accident, but like,
because that happens to grown men too.
I understand. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to ask how old you think you were.
I like really can't pinpoint one specific time where I shit myself, so maybe I haven't. But I feel like there was one occasion where I did.
All right, I'll take that for what it's worth.
I wish I had a story in the chamber right now, but I don't.
Yeah, no, I kind of threw that out there.
It's okay. Happens. It's a rogue start.
All right.
Oh, I like the bell. What is that? Let's go.
I don't know. It's got an echo on it.
I like it. Wonder how that's gonna sound.
I don't know.
We'll see.
We have lost. Actually, I'm talking like they're dead. They're not dead. Football has lost some great coaches the last couple days.
It really has.
Not lost, really. I mean, Bill Belichick got fired. He didn't retire. Yeah. So.
A mutual parting of ways, they say. But
I mean,
you sucked.
It felt like the time.
Yeah, it was time. He was ready to move on too, I think.
I mean, that's what happened with New England in general. They brought him in, and then they're like, all right, this guy's going to win. And now he's not winning anymore. Robert Kraft likes to win.
That's true. Where do you, we'll start with Bill. Obviously, there's a ton of NFL coaching vacancies right now, but we'll start with Bill. Where do you think he's going? Because he did say he's not done coaching, so he's not.
Which I love. I love the fact that he's not done and he's, like, still hungry. But it makes me think.
He has nothing left to prove, but he's just like, fuck it, I love football.
What if he was the coach of the Jets? What if they fired Saleh?
Whoa.
And then he had Rodgers?
Whoa.
That'd be crazy.
That's a good conspiracy. We can cook that up right now.
That'd be
I think we'll
nuts.
start that rumor here.
I mean, didn't the Jets say they're keeping Saleh though?
Yeah, but
what if Bill just called them?
Like Bill wasn't on the table.
He's like, I want to join enemy lines. Rex wouldn't be happy.
I mean, he started out with the Jets, didn't he?
That was the Giants.
Might have been, but I'm pretty sure.
That was the Giants with Parcells. I don't think he's ever coached for the Jets.
I want to say like
could be dead wrong.
He had a job with the Jets, but not like it might not have been a coaching job. It might have been just some sort of role at the team, like really low on the totem pole, like as a start. You looking it up? Oh, dope.
He was a coach for a day.
1 day?
1 day.
Wow. I didn't know that. Well, I knew he was with the Jets.
The day after his hiring was publicized, he turned it into a surprise resignation announcement.
Whoa. That's so Bill. What a legendary moment for Bill. Love that.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, honestly.
That's nuts, dude. Bill Belichick could have been the Jets coach, but after a day, he's done.
Maybe he did that all for a ploy for this moment right now to come back and join them.
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
This whole thing, this whole winning all these Super Bowls.
23 years from now?
Yeah.
23, after I have 6 Super Bowls, I'm going to come across enemy lines here.
You never know. It would be very Bill-esque.
I thought I had a drink. I finished it. I put it over there.
A swig of liquids?
Nah, I'm good. Thank you, though. Appreciate
No
it.
problem. Sometimes you got to parse the old thirst.
Where do you think he's going, though? Where do you see him?
They're saying Atlanta's the favorite. I can't really see that, but like it would be interesting.
He's quite the sight. I'll tell you what, it'd be quite the sight if we saw him over in Atlanta. I wouldn't even. It would look so weird.
It'd be quite the upgrade going from Arthur Smith to Bill Belichick.
Yeah, dude.
That's a massive coaching upgrade.
Arthur Smith.
Bill Belichick will be able to use Bijan the right way.
Arthur Smith.
Yeah. Think about that. Arthur Smith to Bill Belichick. That would instantly put the Falcons probably at the top of the NFC South.
Name Arthur Smith kind of pisses me off.
Me too, honestly. I feel like it pisses off Falcons fans out there too. That guy stinks. I feel like they felt the same way about Arthur Smith that I felt about.
What was
Josh
his issue with
McDaniels.
Bijan? That's my question. Did they have beef?
I have no idea.
What's going on with that?
Like, you don't draft a guy in the first round to not use him at all. Like, they barely used him.
Especially when you don't subscribe to the Pro Am Pod.
Exactly. Make sure you do that.
We haven't said that in ages.
That's so true. Definitely make sure you subscribe.
Please and thanks.
Please and thank you.
It would help.
The numbies are going up a little bit, though.
They are.
I've gotten a little recent surge, so keep that rolling. Let's go.
Yes, please.
Love the support. Appreciate it.
We got to have a name for the fans.
I agree.
We got to call them something.
I do.
The Pro-Amers?
Pro-Amers?
Nah, I hate that.
We can do better.
I'm trying to think.
Let's see.
The Dust Balls?
Dust Balls is kind of sick. I don't know if they want to be called Dust Balls, though.
Sorry, yeah.
But if you do, if you're listening right now and you
comment
with Dust Balls.
comment under this video what we should name the fans. I want to give them a name.
Just a group.
We can always refer to.
Referral, yeah.
They always know. They know more than anyone.
Yeah. The people that are sitting here listening right now, mid-episode, that watch from start to finish, you guys.
Especially if you just took a shit.
Yes. You guys are the people that we're talking about.
Yeah.
So.
Give me a beer while you're
Shout
up.
out to you guys.
While you're up, give me a beer too, please. Thanks. I appreciate that. Atlanta would be interesting. There's a ton of teams that need coaches. I mean, Seattle just got rid of Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll's gone.
Titans got rid of Vrabel.
Vrabel's gone. I can see Vrabel going back to the Patriots.
I was reading that apparently right now Gerard Mayo is a top candidate. One, he's already a coach.
Right.
For them, and two, he's been around the Patriots for more than half his career, I'm assuming.
Patriots are kind of that type of team. I feel like. I mean, obviously they haven't made coaching changes, but they're an in-house type of team.
Old Patriot guy.
You bring in somebody who's been around, knows the system, knows the culture.
The problem is filling Bill's shoes in. The expectation
good luck
of filling Bill's shoes in. Even though it helps that they're not the best team right now.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, it's kind of like a reset button for them.
Yeah, and the thing with them, too, is that like they weren't good this year. But their defense is still good. They have a good defense.
They were only not good because they didn't have a good quarterback.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, you plug in a quarterback, like, they're pretty much a quarterback away from being able to compete with anybody any Sunday. So.
Mac Jones is done.
Yeah, he stinks. They got to move on with him.
Zappy's just...
He stinks, too. But he's better than Mac Jones, in my opinion.
I also don't like Bill O'Brien, but that's just a me thing.
I also don't like Bill O'Brien. I feel like a lot of NFL fans think that he stinks. It's just kind of a consensus around him. He just... isn't a good coach, but he is he's just always had a job, but he's not really a good coach.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
I know exactly what you mean. That's why I said exactly. Yeah, I mean it's exactly what it's like with him. He just
keeps getting a job.
Yeah, but I don't know how either. His fucker's always got a job somewhere.
He's not bad, but he's not good at all.
He's always got some position somewhere. Yeah. Like it's ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
But yeah, we'll see what's in store for Billy boy.
How about the Chargers? Could see him going there.
I mean, I've heard a lot of Harbaugh talk with the Chargers.
Interesting. I heard some Raiders Harbaugh talk too, but I really think they're going to bring back Antonio Pierce.
Why not?
Why wouldn't you? Literally, all of the players are vocalizing that they want to keep him.
Didn't they do that with Versace?
They did it last year. You made the mistake already. The players were pissed. You started out terrible again this year, and you had to fire the bozo that you hired. So, don't make the same mistake. Just rehire Antonio
Mark's
Pierce.
got to get a better fucking head on his shoulders.
Yeah. There's certain times where I'm like, oh, this guy is just nothing like his dad. Al Davis was ruthless. Would just fire you like that. Josh McDaniels wouldn't have made it even half a season under Al Davis. No shot.
Probably would have kept Gruden.
Maybe.
Gruden didn't do anything wrong. Free Gruden. What did he do, by the way? I forget. That was so long ago.
He said a whole bunch of racist shit in emails.
I take everything I just said back. Don't free Gruden.
But also, I'm not condoning what he did at all, but like it just made no sense that the Raiders were being investigated or that Gruden was being investigated because they were investigating Snyder and the Commanders, and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, John Gruden sent this email. Let's look at this. Oh yeah, Raiders got to fire him right now.
Happened quick.
Mid-season, we were starting pretty good too. It was just like immediate. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? I was like, what's going on? Like, we were looking good.
When was Antonio too? Was he before that?
Yeah.
So they had that blow up.
Yeah, it was all this shit at once. Like the Henry Ruggs thing.
Must have been so cool, like getting Antonio Brown, like being like, holy fuck.
Yeah, I was fired up about it.
We have fucking Antonio Brown.
And then the guy just did nothing.
And then CTE kicked in quick.
Guy did nothing. He hopped in whatever that, like, frozen
he had that, like,
thing, frozen chamber
foot
thing.
injury.
Yeah, he, like, froze his feet off. He had frostbite on his feet. Like, his skin was coming off because he was in some kind of, like, hyperbolic chamber or some shit. Like, what are you doing, dude? Play some football. Now here he is.
I think that was to get better. I mean, what are you doing? Play some football.
I don't know if I'm right on this, but I think he, like, fell asleep in there or something, and that's why, like, his feet got all fucked up because he was in there for way too long or something like that.
It was on the HBO Hard Knocks. I forget what happened.
That's what I'm trying to recall.
It's something like that. I don't fucking know.
AB, what a story.
Yeah, that was...
What a story that guy's career is.
I mean, what a story his life is.
I'm hyped for that 30 for 30 if they ever make it. I'm sure they will.
I don't see why not.
Yeah.
Good luck getting him for an interview, though.
Just end it with him ripping his shirt off and waving away to the fans.
Yeah, good luck getting that guy in for an interview.
True.
Or even interviewing him. Who knows what the hell he'd say.
Yeah, you never know. Never know what you're going to get.
He's crazy. I don't even know what's going on with him. All right, let's keep the coach train rolling, though. Speaking of, there's an actual coach who's done forever. Mr. Nick Saban.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that, honestly, when I saw it.
First of all, hats off to him.
Yeah, tip of the cap to Nick Saban. Just the most insane coaching career of anyone in the history of college football, and that's just a fact.
That is a fact.
The guy's just an absolute unit of a coach. Dynasty on his hands at Alabama. Going to be interesting to see where they pivot from here. Where do you go after Nick Saban?
Again, good luck to the guy filling in those shoes.
Right.
I heard Dane Lanning is...
Dane Lanning is
Dan Lanning.
That's the Oregon coach? I saw something about that a couple days ago, but I just saw before we started recording that he said he likes what we have here at Oregon. Direct quote.
That's fair.
But I don't know.
Idiot.
I mean, definitely is an honor to get even a look for the Alabama head coaching position right after Nick Saban leaves. So
bold move.
I'm sure he'll think about
Especially with no Bo Nix.
Yeah. I mean, you kind of have to say that right now.
I guess,
you know?
Yeah.
Like, he can change his mind.
He easily could. Might actually.
Yeah, because for the off chance that he was interested but then didn't end up going there, then he, loses his locker room a little bit, so.
We'll see.
Go Ducks, though, baby.
Maybe Lee Corso hops in for the job.
Maybe Pat McAfee.
JJ Watt.
Dude, I kind of love the surge of, like, former players coaching, yeah. Like, Antonio Pierce, I love having him. Like
Campbell.
Who did you say before was interviewing for the Patriots? Rod Mayo. Yeah, that's like...
He's a high candidate for them.
Seems like a lot of them are linebackers, too.
Some of the smartest guys on the field.
Yeah, that was my next thing, is a testament to how smart linebackers have to be because they're really controlling the entire defense.
Antonio Pierce was a running back, no?
No, he was a linebacker.
Was he? Mm-hmm. Shitty one.
Nah, it's a good one.
He Raider?
G-Men. Giants. It's on the Super Bowl team.
12?
That beat the Patriots.
12 or...
07.
7? 12? Not 12.
07.
All right. Good for you. Good for you, Antonio. Mm-hmm. All right, Wild Card Weekend's coming up.
I just thought it was a good time for that. Wild Card Weekend, baby. Oh, hey now.
We got a party.
Strobe light.
We got... Come on. What's going on?
Quick strobe. Random dancing. That gave me that kind of vibe right there.
What happened to this thing?
I don't know, just short-circuited on us. While you wait, take this time to go like and subscribe to the Pro-Am Podcast. Takes one quick little click. Very easy. One click, one tap, whatever device you're watching on. The Pro Am Pod is here for all your sports content at the Pro Am Podcast. TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, all that good shit. I sound like a broken record. The amount of times I've said that out loud. I'm going to keep it going, though. Yeah, fuck that light. We don't need it. How we look? Fine. Still see us out there? We're still here. We're still here. But we're not cutting anything. This is raw, uncut footage, baby.
Yeah, buddy. All right, wild card weekend.
Back at it. Here we go. Yeah, we got some good games on our hands. A lot of interesting storylines as well. A lot of games that, could definitely go either way. We'll start off. Rams-Lions is one that I've been looking at all week. It's just kind of sick that Stafford and Goff are playing each other. The NFL scriptwriters were fucking cooking with this one.
They were.
You got Stafford, Goff.
Did you say scriptwriters?
Scriptwriters,
Here we go.
Yeah, there it is. Just to get the conspiracy involved. I know you guys are out there. It's a few of you.
You know how I feel about that. We feel. I thought you felt the same.
No, I do. I just like to egg on stupid fake conspiracies.
Why can't I find this goddamn bracket anywhere? Here we go.
Are we going to make one?
No. I mean, we can, totally.
Definitely could.
I don't know why I said no. But I'm trying to find the one for this year, and I thought I found it, but I didn't. So keep rambling in the meantime while I look for it.
Yeah, so Stafford, Goff, two guys that were traded for each other. Lions, Rams, that's a game that I really think is going to be a good one. Rams kind of shocked everybody, I feel like. Just not shocked everybody, but late in the year they just kept on winning and just wound up in a playoff spot. Just kind of
wound up.
Found up, wound up. So, I don't know. I feel like they could shock the Lions. McVay is a very experienced playoff coach. He's gone to a Super Bowl before. I can definitely see the Rams upsetting them, but the Lions have a ton of talent. So
I'm going to take the Lions in this one. First playoff game at Ford Field ever, by the way.
True. That's going to be electric.
So they're going to be pumped.
The fans are going to be in it. You don't have to fucking...
Motor City's coming. They might bring a couple fenders, couple of tires to throw at the boys at Stafford.
Respect. Yeah,
Think Megatron shows up?
Maybe if he
First ever playoff game at Ford Field? What are you not doing there?
Yeah, I'm honestly do they do anything in football where not first pitch in baseball?
Yeah, they do.
What do
they do? The Vikings do a great one.
Oh yeah, they do the.
There's a bunch of teams that do a bunch of stuff.
I mean, the Lions specifically. I was asking, do they do anything? Because whatever it is, if they're doing something, Calvin Johnson should fucking do it. I agree with you there.
Whatever you're doing,
it would be electric.
Make sure Calvin's there. Just saying.
That would be dope. Yeah, I mean, they don't have the Pistons to root for anymore. They're all in on the Lions. Everybody is locked in on Lions.
For the number one overall pick for the Pistons, I'll tell you that much. I don't know what the Tigers are really doing.
They don't even have to root for it. They're gonna get it.
They're probably getting it. Yeah, they can have it at this point.
Bad.
We also have the Packers and the Cowboys. Jordan Love's been playing pretty dang well these last couple weeks. I'll say that.
Also, just before we get into this, I'm taking the Rams.
I'm taking the Lions. So
you got the Lions, I got the Rams.
That's a fact.
I like it. I'm rolling with Staff.
Staffy?
Rolling with the Staff, man. I'm rolling with him.
All
I don't know why.
It's fair. I mean, he's coming home.
It's going to be interesting to see him. What kind of reception do you think he gets at a playoff game?
Not a good one.
You don't think so?
No.
You don't think they cheer for him?
First ever playoff game at Ford Field? I don't hold a remorse for nobody.
I feel like they already kind of did their, thanks, Matt Stafford.
He's been gone since 2020.
Yeah,
it's been 3 years.
You guys are parting
3
ways.
years.
You got Jared Goff right there in the building.
You know who might get a standing O if they win?
Who?
The Browns. And Joey Flacco if they play the Ravens.
Yeah, probably.
Joe Flacco in Baltimore, other jersey, playoff contention.
Be more fans would show love to Joe Flack.
You think?
They would. I think they would.
That'd be nuts.
They'd give him a real standing O.
It sucks I have the Texans winning that game.
In true Oriole fashion.
Sucks I have the Texans winning that game.
As do I, because I really don't want to see a scenario where Joe Flacco has to play.
I just think the Texans are going to win.
I think
they're ballers right now, and D'Amico Ryan's got that team. Another great coach.
Another linebacker.
Former team.
Yep.
I mean,
it's kind of the formula. Grab a linebacker. They're smart players. They were tough. They know how to coach players. They know how to command a room.
Yeah. Totally.
Love it.
Totally.
Formula. Roll with the linebackers as your head coach.
So we kind of skipped over the Green Bay Dallas one. I'm going to take Dallas in that one. I think Jordan Love's going to give him a fight though. It's just if that offense gets rolling for Dallas, I think it's game over for Green Bay.
Jordan Love has been playing really well. I think Dallas will probably win the game. I did see that the Packers are 7-3 against Dallas. I think in the playoffs I saw.
Mike McCarthy is an idiot too.
Yeah, it's also
He was pretty stupid.
I forgot Mike McCarthy playing his old squad.
Stupid. He's also an idiot.
I'll tell you what, I'm definitely taking the Packers plus 7.5.
You like that spread?
Taking that all day. I think it's going to be a close game. Come down to a field goal probably.
All right. And to round out NFC wildcard weekend, we have the Eagles versus the Bucks. Baker keeps making millions every time he wins.
I haven't seen the Eagles win in weeks.
I mean, that could be due for a win, though.
I was thinking that, but like at the same time, like they're all banged up. AJ Brown's all banged up now. Is he playing? I thought he like really fucking hurt himself last game. I could be wrong.
But my buddy at work, I asked him how he felt about it because he's an Eagles fan, and he was like, "Well, it's a win-win for me because if they win, I'd be like, I knew they'd win. But if they lose, I'd be like, I knew they were gonna lose because they've been doing it all year."
Sounds like us the other day picking the games. Like, I'm just gonna take the team that wins.
I am, and that's what I'm gonna do in this matchup
That's
here.
what you're doing.
I'm gonna take the winning team. You heard that first. I'm taking the winning team. Will the Eagles get out of it? Will the Eagles get out of it? 8-ball?
Most likely.
Most likely.
It's pretty accurate.
All right, folks. Most likely, 8-ball's going out of it. More importantly, are the Detroit Lions going to win their first game ever at Ford Field in the playoffs against old Matt Stafford and smart Sean McVay?
See what the 8-ball has to say. It's going to be a new segment. Just trust the 8-ball. We're just going to bet the 8-ball. See if it does better than me gambling. What do you got?
Without a doubt,
Wow.
the Detroit Lions will win at home against Ford Field.
Wow.
No, they're not playing Ford Field,
against
though.
Ford Field. The Detroit Lions are playing against their own home turf at Ford Field. You heard it here first on the Prime Pod, where you get the sharpest analysis out there.
If they lose that game, that'd be bad.
Yeah, can't lose to Ford Field.
And will Mike McCarthy beat his old team and the Cowboys finally move on to the next round?
I'm going to put in a parlay of all the 8-balls picks, as well as my own.
As I see it, yes. You heard that first. The Pro-Am 8-ball has predicted the Lions, the Cowboys, and the Eagles to win out of the NFC.
All right, let's move on to the AFC. We'll do it for both.
Will the Bills beat the Steelers and keep their good luck and hot play going? What do you think?
I got the Bills.
I got the Bills as well.
We'll see what the 8-ball has.
See what Mr. 8-ball's got going on.
We'll see. This guy's kind of a rogue warrior over here. He does some crazy shit sometimes.
Concentrate and ask again.
Whoa! All right, let me think. Let me
So
really.
you ask him this time.
Let me really concentrate.
You ask him that
I'm
time.
just trying to obey his wishes. All right, Mr. 8-ball, I got a question for you live from the Pro-Am podcast. Make sure you subscribe before I ask you. Will the Buffalo Bills defeat the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first round of the AFC playoffs? My sources say no.
Oh, wow.
Uh-oh.
Mason Rudolph keeps the good play going here on the Pro-Am Pod.
The 8-ball has an upset alert of the Pittsburgh Steelers taking down the Bills. I don't know about all that, 8-ball.
We should see.
I don't know about all that.
See.
But that's sure going to add a lot of juice to that parlay if I throw it in. So,
Well, Travis Kelce, Pat Mahomes, and that Chiefs offense finally get things going against the tough Dolphins team. And it's supposed to be like -9 in Kansas City.
That. Good luck. It's going to be a tough game for the Dolphins playing in that weather.
I'm going to take the Chiefs in this one because I think they're going to step it up, and I think Travis Kelce is going to wake up from his slumber, personally. And I also think that the Chiefs' D is very good, honestly. I think it's a great defense.
I agree with you. As much of a Chiefs hater as I am, I would love to see them lose. I'm also going to take the Chiefs. I think that they win by 10.
We'll see what the 8-ball says, though. Will Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs finally pick it up, or will Tua, Tyreek, and the Dolphins get the edge?
What do we got, 8-ball?
Come on, 8-ball, give me something. it is decidedly so that the Kansas City Chiefs will beat the Miami Dolphins in their first wild card game. And then we move on to the final wild card game in the AFC and the final wild card game of the wild card round. That was a lot of wild cards in a row. I said that quite a lot. We got Joe Flacco and the Hot Browns.
The Hot Browns. That's right. You heard him. Joe Flacco and the Hot Browns.
Versus C.J. Stroud and the Texans. DeMeco Ryans and them boys. I got the Texans in this one. We talked about it a short bit right before this.
Briefly.
But I do have the Texans in this one. I think that they will win just based off their super hot play so far.
I also have the Texans. I think the Browns are going to definitely give them some issues.
Oh, yeah.
That defense is elite.
Joe Flacco could pick them apart.
He definitely could. But I also think that C.J. Stroud is a hell of a player. I think he's very driven, very determined, and motivated to fucking win games. Great leader. I think he's going to get the boys fired up. I think he's going to ball. So give me the Texans.
What do we got for the 8-ball rounding it out? Will Joe Flacco and the Browns go into Houston and beat C.J. Stroud and DeMeco Ryans and those Texans? Don't count on it.
Don't count on it.
The
Roll
8-ball,
Texans, baby.
The
Let's
8-ball
go.
has the Texans coming in. So you heard it here first. Pro-Am 8-ball has the Eagles, the Lions, the Cowboys coming out of the NFC wildcard round. They also got the Steelers, the Chiefs, and the Texans coming out of the AFC round.
Wow.
You already know what this is. Take us home.
The Pro-Am Podcast, baby. Thank you for listening. I'm RJ Tamillo.
Sam Cohen.
Make sure you subscribe. Go like this video. Go follow us on all platforms. We got Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and obviously you're watching now on YouTube. Thank you for the subscribers that are out there listening weekly. We appreciate you. We got more videos on the way. We're talking basketball after this one, so stay tuned for more stuff. This is the Pro-Am Podcast. I'm RJ Tamillo.
I'm Sam Cohen. Look out for some audio style, too. We're going to get on Spotify and iTunes pretty soon from my future visions.
Love that.
We'll
Love
catch you
future
guys
visions.
next time. Peace out.
Peace.